Johnson or something over it? I think Johnson turned it on just now. Yeah, you do. No.
Welcome once again to live coverage of the Anguilla Football Association Male Senior Competition for 2020. This evening we are bringing you the match Kicks United versus Lymers FC, and as you can see, Lymers has just conceded a goal, very soft one as well. I'm not too sure what the keeper was doing, but it's Kicks United 1, Lymers FC 0. We are 11 minutes and 29 seconds into this half this evening, and yes, here we see the kick being taken again. It's Lymers and the attack. Ball chipped over, cut out there by Junior, number 12. Passes back to Tariq, who goes further wide, and intercepted there by the Lymers player, but only to the feet of the man Sam Kelly, who picks up and squeeze, and there is Kicks knocking it around, blocked there by the Lymers player on the center forward, but ball is still with Kicks, leading by 1-0. And this match was scheduled for Saturday last, but due to some of the players playing with the under-20 team who went over to St. Kitts, this match was rescheduled for this evening, and so we're bringing it to you live and lively, and we do hope that you will enjoy the proceedings here. The referee this evening is Mr. Albert Burton, with his assistants, the man Trevor Rouse and Hilton over on the far left side. Here we see the ball is with the Lymers, chipped over there by Colin, collected there by the man there, but loses out there, and here is Kicks within again. The ball squares further field to Marley, who back flicks and picked up there, and cross coming in but cleared here by Andrew, Here we see Kicks trying to come away again with it. It's Kicks on the attack again. The players are tussling and jostling, but Lymers coming away with it. And here we see the man Samuel, and here through ball coming over. The man Tuntun running onto it, and he looks up and have a shot at goal, but it's blocked there by the player there in the defender there in Tariq there, to avoid all that danger. It's still Lymers again. Ball chip for the field. Wonderful long pass there by Lymers. He trying to dribble around the defender, but blocked there. It's still with it. Lymers looking up there. The player is looking up. Is challenged there and tried to square back, but cut out there by Marley. And the ball is pushed further field there to the player on the left side. Squares back to Marley, who looks up and chips all the way over to the left side, sorry, but certainly won't catch that one. Ball going into touch for a throw in there to the Lymers United. So it's Lymers United 0 and Kicks United leading by 1 goal in live football action here this evening. Here we see the man Colin looks up, dribbles one, squares for the field to Andrew, who tries to knock it along, but cut out there by the Kicks player. And here is Colin again, chipping further to his far left, picked up there by Samuel, who looks up, dribbles past one, but cut out there. It's still Lymers coming away with it here with Lymers, but losing there to the midfield defender there, and the ball is with Junior, chipped upfield, headed away there by Colin. And the ball is controlled there by Andrew. He looks up now and chips the ball further field, cut out there by the player there, the left back. And here is the man in Junior, dribbling well, dribbling touchline, but is forced and challenged well there by the Lymers player. And the ball going into touch, defended there very well by the youngster there for Lymers, and throw into Lymers to Kicks United, but number 17 giving it away as per foul show. And here we see the Lymers there, Tuntun in number 14 just not getting it, and ball blacked into touch. Let's see, it's at the throw-in. Yeah, it appears as if it's a throw-in there for the Kicks United player. Here's the man Sam Kelly with it. No, the ball has been given to Lymers as the ricocheted and went into touch. Here is Andrew throwing. Throws to Tuntun, who controls, but is challenged there by Sam Kelly. Sam Kelly coming away with it. Clears up field, only as far as the man in Andrew. Andrew chips and had a shot at goal, but the ball going way wide of the upright and into touch for a goal kick there to the Kicks United. So it's Kicks United 1, Lymers 0. Kicks United playing in the red and white. Lymers playing in the purple and black, kicking from east to west. And here we see, yes, the ball is with Tariq now, as taken from the goal kick. Here we see the man Reuven squeezed there to Johnny, and there's a true pass, and Johnny is running through, but the keeper is coming out, and Johnny trying to touch the ball around the keeper coming well, but the defender's reading well, and the ball going, was that an offside? Oh wow. Referee took long to bring that one back, but Johnny was offside, and judged to be in an offside position, so no danger there, but the keeper coming out smartly and making sure that all the danger was averted. And here we see the offside kick being taken, cut out there by Kicks United. The man Reuven is at Sam Kelly there, heading it away is Tariq, and here is number 17 with it, chipping it upfield for the defender there, but there was the Andrew coming through and heading back away. The ball is with number 21 Reuven as he looks up and chip for the field to the man number 12 Junior, and he too is certainly in an offside position. Yes.
AFA get it right.
It's still 1-0 to the Kicks United. 1-0 to the Kicks United. A pretty soft goal, but and there we are. Here's the offside kick being taken. Here is the Lymers. Ball squares to number 14 Tuntun, who passes there to the player there in the number 11, but loses out there. And ball number 17 for Kicks, the left back, putting it into touch for a throw in there to Lymers. It's Kicks United 1, Lymers 0. Lymers with it. Here is the player playing, but bundled off of it there. And here is Junior with it. Squares to Marley. Marley looks up. June back to Junior, who squares to the man Reuven. Reuven looks up and pushes through to the player there. Two players coming together, but here is Johnny running on goal, but defended well there by is that the man Wings coming through and cutting out there, but the ball is still with Johnny. Johnny is still playing around with it on the right attacking third, but Colin coming away with it, and it's streaming down his left side. They are picked up there by Sammy, cut back to the center there by the Lymers. They have played some good football here this evening, even though they are 1 goal down. An infringement there on the part of the Kicks United player, and the ball going to the Lymers player, just obstructed going through the middle there, and referee Albert Burton calling an infringement. Here we see the kick coming over, big kick coming over, headed away there by Tariq and cleared there by number 17 on the left side. Here the ball is with Marley, back to Junior back to number 17 there, and here is Junior again, squares to Reuven loses out, but player there number 17 winning it, and here is Junior pushing it through to Johnny. Johnny's been challenged there by Andrew. Johnny there playing with it, trying to get around his man. Here is Johnny on the far left side, and the ball being crossed in but cut out there by Colin, who just tapped it, but only as far as Junior, who collects, looks up, squeezes to Marley. Marley squeezes further right, and here is the man Passion pushing it through. Player there looking up, they're dribbling and they're shot on goal but blocked and cleared there by Lymers, controlled there by number 11, but only as far as Reuben, who is trying to dribble through but cut out there by the man Wings, and here is Wings coming through. Clearance there by number 17, but only as far as the Lymers player. Ball squared to Samuel looks up and dribbles and chip further to his left for the man in Tuntun, number 14, and there's a player there for Kicks United that looked like the man Kelly. Yeah, Kelly seems as though he has gotten a knock there, and the referee has called play, and the moment player is being given some attention there, so you are not missing any football. It's still Kicks United 1 and Lymers 0. This in this reschedule Monday encounter here this evening at the Raymond E. Gishard Stadium here under the lights. Lovely football Monday as the 2020 male senior competition gets on its way. We are into the second round of matches, and there's a little infringement there on the part of the player there, just pulling the player back, and the referee Albert Burton having none of it and awarding a foul there, which will be taken by Colin. Chips over, headed away there by the Kicks defender, but still in the danger area, cleared there by Junior. Pretty awkward one there, but cleared it well. The ball is with Marley, who pushes through, trying to find Johnny, cut out there by the central defender there for Kicks United. Here is Samuel controlling in the middle of the park. You see chipping through, but only to the keeper Lawrence, who collects, and as a player there for Kicks United seems to would have picked up a knock. Ball thrown out to Junior, who collects, looks up and squares to Reuven. Reuven looks up and squares to the man Marley. Marley turns, dribbles to his left to the man Passion on the right, and here we see the true pass coming through, player running through on it. What is going to happen? A shot on goal, and the player there running through and trying to pick up that cross, but to no avail. It seems as though Johnny just missing it, and the process of running through on it, putting it wide and ending up into Johnny himself ending up into the back of the net, but the ball going wide. So goal kick there to Lymers. It's Lymers with it. Kicked away there to number 11, and flag going up for an infringement there on the part of the defender there in number 17. Yeah, for Kicks United judging to have fouled, is that, yeah, it's number 17 against number 17, yeah. So it's an infringement there on the part of the defender there for Kicks. So it's a free kick to Lymers, just about 10 yards from the half line on the far left. Here you see the ball squared to Andrew tripping over. Here is Tuntun running on it, but he won't catch that one. Ball going into touch. The idea was good, but not getting the direction as desired, and the ball flowing into touch for a goal kick there to the Kicks United. So we are about 20 minutes into this encounter here this evening, and it's Kicks United 1 and Lymers trailing 0. Here we see Marley coming to squaring further to his right, and the player streaming to ball squared across, but no one in the box to pick up. Here is Junior dribbling, and there is a shot and goal, but going way over the bar. Keeper has no problem at all dealing with that one, just allowing it to flow over the bar for a goal kick to the Lymers. Yes, so small crowd here, but enjoying this game so far, and Kicks looking to maintain their 100% mark. Here we see the kick coming away. The ball is with Lymers. Lymers dribbling through, but sandwich there between Sam Kelly and the man number 17, and Albert not having any of that, blowing his whistle for a foul there in the part of the Kicks United defenders there. So free kick just about 8 yards away from the goalkeeping area for the Kicks United, and here is the man Colin coming up. Colin, the former goalkeeper there for the Rowan Lions, has transferred to the Lymers and is a field player at the moment, a pretty good one as well, and has somewhat of a good boot on the left. Has a good left foot, as we would term it, and he's lining up now. Here we see shot and goal, but no harm, no damage. Shot going on goal, but going way above goal and into touch for a goal kick there to the Kicks United. 22 minutes 50 seconds in. It's Kicks 1, Lymers 0. Here we see the goal, Lawrence just instructing his players to go further afield. Here the goal kick comes away now. Headed up there by the man Marley, but cut out there by the Kicks player. Passes to Tuntun. Tuntun looks up, squares to his left, and cut out there by Kicks United. Here is the player there pushing it further wide to number 12 and the left. That's the man Junior, who is challenged there, and Junior dribbles one, and Junior is dribbling down his left. Junior still dribbling down the left, crossing, but crossing very poorly there. Ball there picked up there by Kicks United. Two players running in, Marley there, but they just interrupted each other. But here is Kicks coming away with it. Number 17 with it. Passes to Junior. Junior dribbles around one, but not getting past the defender there for Lymers, and the ball being put into touch for a throw in there to the Kicks United. Junior stops and waits, dribble and cross this time. Good cross this time. Head going up and headed away there by the Lymers defender there in the man Andrew. But the ball heading in the wrong direction. Ball going into touch for a corner kick there to the Kicks United on their right side. So it's a corner kick there, with the defender not getting the direction of the clearance the way he wanted it and heading it into touch for a corner kick. Corner coming in, heads going up, headed further away from goal, and here you see the shot coming on, but flag going up, and there's an infringement there, and there's a free kick there just outside the 18-yard box for the Kicks United. Here is Colin, passes to his left, and player playing it back to Colin. Here is Colin again, coming over with it, dribble down the left side, but intercepted there, but Colin covering well, winning it there. Here is a man, Samuel passing to Tuntun there, who loses out, but the Kicks players are defending well, collecting there. The ball being pushed through, and Junior certainly has been adjudged in an offside position. He's putting up his hands and saying no, but the referee's assistants over on the far, that's to our far right side, has adjudged him to be in an offside position. Here is Colin with the kick way up to the left side. Player there trying to control there, back to the Kicks, the Lymers defender there, and there is the player losing out to Kicks United. Kicks coming away with it again. Here is Marley, but blocked there by Lymers. Lymers there coming, ball being pushed further back to number 17 for Kicks, who's pushed further back to Tariq. Tariq looks up and squeezes back to number 17. Number 17 allowed Junior to play it, but the ball going into touch there. Number 12 Junior playing the ball into touch for a throw in there for Lymers. So we are 26 minutes into this game here this evening. It's Lymers 0, Kicks United 1. Here is the Lymers coming away with it. Number 17 dribbles back, tries to pass, but blocked there by Junior. Here is the Junior, blocked there by Lymers player. Here is the Samuel trying to dribble to this the man Ruven there and Marley, but loses out to Ruven, and Ruven passes there to the central player there in the middle of the Kicks field. Ball going up, headed away by the, and here we see Kicks coming away, losing out there to Lymers, who just boots the ball upfield, collected there by Ruven. Ruven squares left, cut out, and here we see Lymers trying to come away with it, but putting it into touch for a throw in there to the Kicks United. So just a little bit of back and forth here this evening. Each team just trying to make sure they've got their footing right. Here we see the throw coming in and the ball going into touch. Player playing into touch for a throw in there to the Lymers. It's Lymers 0, Kicks United 1. Kicks United 1, Lymers 0. Throw going up, control there by Sami. Loses out there to Marley, who looks up, squares to the middle to Ruven. Ruven looks further left. Number 17 picks up, chips the ball forward, cut out there by the Lymers number 17, and into touch for a throw-in. Here is Ruven. Looks up. Number 17. Junior. back to number 17. Reuven collects 21, loses out there to to Lymers player. Here we see Lymers players coming away. Here it is Junior. All right, and the ball going into touch for throwing, and here we see Junior with it, squaring back to the player there who touches back to number 17. Number 17 trying to dribble with it, but loses his footing. And here is Lymers coming away with it. Here's Kicks United. Kicks United player there trying to force through the ball. Defended there well, but ball is with number 10 Marlow, who trips through. But I think that's going to go into the hands of the keeper there for Lymers, and he collects, tosses it out to Samuel. Samuel picks up, looks up, dribbles one, loses there to the player there for Kicks United, and the ball being booted upfield, but the keeper collects, and here we see play continues. Sam Kelly heading, trying to find number 17, but heading it into touch for a throw in there to the Lymers. So it's Kicks United 1, Lymers. They're trailing by a score of, well, they haven't scored yet, and rescheduled game here on this Monday evening. Here you see the throw coming in, controlled there by the player. Shield well, looks up, turns, trying to get around the man, got around the man very well, but just touching it just a little too hard there, and the ball going into touch. There was number 12 doing some really good shielding there on the ball, and just trying to push it down the line for number 17, but the ball going just a tad bit too hard and into touch for a goal kick there to the Lymers. For Kicks United. There's an infringement just on the edge of the circle there. Kicks United, free kick, judged there by the man Albert. I can tell you the Lymers team, number 1 in goal, Daniel Bailey. Number 13, Damian Bailey, that's his brother. Number 6, Ikenya Brown. Number 16, Caleb Bryan. Number 2, Ricardo Carty. Number 3, Andre Connor. Number 11, Andre Griffith. Number 14, Kervin Lee. Number 5, Kelvin Ryan Liddy. Number 17, Keenan Lloyd. Number 9, Julio C. Martinez. Number 8, Sherlin Mejia Fleming. Number 20, Owen Reed. Number 23, Ajani Richardson. Here we see the play is with the Kicks, but headed away out into touch for a throw in there to the Kicks United. Number 17. That's the man, number 17, Craig Emmanuel, and throwing it, but the defender there for Lymers putting it into touch for another throw in there to Kicks. And here is Craig Emmanuel, number 17, with it, throwing it, trying to find Marley there, but losing out there to the defender there for Lymers. Lymers coming away with it. Player there in wings dribbled, but is challenged there by the man. Is that Kelly? Now Reuven, but Reuven squeezed back to the middle there, but cut out there by Samuel there. Here is Damon Lloyd Bailey. Here is Samuel running through on it, but the fleet foot of the defender there just running back and collecting it and putting it into touch for a corner kick. So there was some danger there with Lymers on the attack. Running through was the center forward there, but some good recovery work there by Kicks United, and the ball being put into touch for a corner kick there to Lymers. The Kicks team, number 12, Simon Anthony. Number 5, Ashton Dumas. Number 17, Craig Emmanuel. Number 2, Yariel Fleming. Number 22, Jonathan Gishard. And you see corner coming through, and the ball going into touch for a goal kick there to the Kicks United. As I continue, number 13, Clean Kelly. Number 1, that's Jelani, the man in the goal, Jelani Lawrence. Number 29, Derry Miller. Number 15, Tariq Prentice. Number 21, Reuven Richardson. Number 10, Glenville Rogers. That's the Kicks United setup. So here is Reuven, number 21, to the man there, number 17, Craig. Back to Reuven. And here is Marley trying to find Johnny, who picks up and just pushing it through, but the keeper coming off of his line and reading it nicely. And there's a man, Colin, shepherding it to the keeper, who collects and boots further upfield. Headed away there by the player. The ball is with Reuven, number 21, who looks up and been challenged there by two players. And here we see Lymers coming over with it. Here we see Lymers coming over with it. Player looks up, challenge here. Here we see Damien picks up and squares back there to the center of the field. Number 17, he is with it. Passes back there to the man Winks. Winks collects, and here we see the player there for Lymers. Ball being pushed through. Here number 17 running through on it, but here is Tyreek losing all of his experience, just shielding it and just putting it away to Junior, who collects. Junior collects and squares to, is that number 20? Number 24 the field to the man Passion, who looks up, finds Marley, and Marley trying to find the player all the way over there on the right side, but not getting the redirection. The ball going into touch for a throw in there to the Lymers team. See as Lymers loses it there to Kicks, and here we see the man Passion squeeze back to Kelly. Kelly just boots the ball up to the center field, cut up there by the man Colin Liddy. And here we see the Winks trying to dribble too, but loses it. And here we see the player coming. There's a true pass. The player is running on it. Here is Johnny with it now. Johnny with it, looks up, challenge there and squeeze for the field, but the ball being cut out there by the Lymers, but only as far as Marley, who's over on the far right, dribbles one, looks up, squeeze, and the ball going over the crossbar and just hangs on the back of the net, and it's a goal kick there to the Lymers team. Yes, so it's Lymers trailing 1 and the Kicks leading by 1, and we are in some 36 minutes into this first half here in this rescheduled encounter between the Lymers and the Kicks United. Lymers are coming away with it again. Here we see ball squares back to the man Passion, who's tried to squeeze to the middle, and there is number 17 coming to the center of the field. That's Craig, and just booting it upfield, but the ball rolling all the way to the keeper in the Lymers goal. Boots out, intercepted there by Kicks United, picked up there by Lymers, and Lymers, they're trying to challenge. Here we see Tyreek just picking that one up and squaring it to Craig, number 17, who looks up and passes it. The ball is being pushed further left to Junior. Junior cuts in, passes it to Reuven, number 21. Reuven looks wide, further wide. Finds the man Passion, number 2, who looks up and is pushing further to his right, but his pass was a very weak one, cut out there by the defender there. And here we see it's Lymers coming over with it. Ball squares further wide, but player there didn't continue his run, and the ball rolling and going into touch for a throw in there for Kicks United. Throw taken quickly. Here is a player running down his right side, being challenged there. Ball coming in and cut out there by, is it the handball? Seems as though it's a handball. Yeah, there was the cross coming through, and the defender there, it appears as if that's Andrew there, the defender there, trying to cut it out, but appears to have judged and handled the ball, and referee Burton making no mistake, blowing the whistle immediately for a penalty kick there. So pretty soft one there as well. There was Andrew trying to defend, but for some reason ball hitting his hand, whether or not it was by an error, but referee Burton adjudged penalty. And here we see Marley, number 10. And it's a well taken penalty, and it's a goal here this afternoon. Goal number 2 by way of the penalty spot. And we are we said the clock 4 minutes too fast. So we are some 38 minutes into this encounter here, and it's a 2 goals to nil to Kicks United. Just getting that one there, very soft one as well. Player in Andrew, a judge to have handled the ball, and Burton, making no mistake, spotted it. Here you see a big kick on goal, but only as far Lawrence collects in. Here was Colin kicking, big kick and goal from the penalty spot. Here we see it's Kicks United. Passion number 5 collects. And here we see Passion collects, but challenged by number 17, Junior, loses it there and picked up there by the Kicks player. Here we see Passion number 5 chips over field and headed away there, but Marley collecting and trying to find the player there in Johnny, but him not reading it, and the ball rolling through for the keeper to be picked up there, and there is no harm. Keeper collects, looks up as we head into the halftime here. This keeper just wasting some time. Here we see the clearance, and that's a Kick super fan with his vuvuzela making that noise in the background. Ardent supporter of the Kicks United. Here we see the ball is with Kicks United. Number 12, Junior picks up to pokes through the legs, but cut out there by the man Colin, who squares to Sammy. Sammy chips in for the field, and there's the man Passion running onto that one and collecting. Here we see Passion all the way in his defensive third, beats the man, beats one, looks up, squares to Junior collects, control, just popped it up a little bit and passes it to the number 22, who passed for the center to Marley. Looks up and squares, nice to pass there, but the keeper coming off of his line and reading well this time, collecting and just tosses it there to the player on the left side, but cut out there by Kicks United. And here is Kicks coming away with it again, looking for the third goal. Here you see the ball is with Junior now. Junior trying to dribble one, chips into the center circle. Johnny there pulling, just cranking up to take that shot, but cleared there by the player, and the ball is coming away with the Kicks United. Here is Marley, looks up and passes further back to Craig, who has switched position. And here we see Kicks United on the attack. The ball being squared back, and Marley trying to just place that one in the net, but not getting it the way we like. Cut out there by Lymers. Lymers is with the ball now, loses it there to Craig. Craig looks up, trying to dribble past one, but blocked there, and Craig chipping over, keeper coming out nicely, collecting, and there is no damage there done. Still 2-0, and we are in the 42nd minute of this encounter here this evening. It's Kicks United 2, Lymers 0. The ball is with number 5 Passion, who looks up and squeezes to the man Tariq. Tariq's been challenged there, but finds Passion trying to go center middle, but loses out there to the Lymers players, but Lymers giving it away there, and so Kicks coming away with it again, loses it there, but collected there by Reuven looks up, loses out to Damon, but happily to getting it back there was the Kicks player, number 12. The ball is with Junior now. Challenged there by number 17, Junior number 12. Cuts across the middle of the field. And a bad pass there, blocked there by Sami. Sami taking a shot and goal, cut out there by the man in Tariq. And here we see that number 22 squares to Junior collects, dribbles one, squares to Johnny, one time pass to Passion, and Passion is down the left side, and he chips all the way to the center, but only to find the head of the Lymers players there. Lymers coming away with it. Lymers coming away with it, just trailing by a score of 2-0. chips the ball upfield, and here is the man Damian Bailey running onto it and getting it. Size just fooling me there. I never thought he would have gotten that one here. Certainly there's an infringement there on the part of the man Tariq, fouling Tunton there, number is it number 14? Yeah, number 17, sorry, just outside of the corner flag for an infringement, and certainly in a dangerous area. We'd like to see what the Lymers players are going to do with this one, whether they can capitalize on it and pull a goal back as we head into halftime. We're about a minute before the half here this evening. Here we see ball being chipped, but that one almost fooled me there. Johnson thought that one went outside, but collected nicely there by the man Lawrence, and it tosses it out to Craig, number 17 on the left side. And here we see Kicks United coming away with it, leading by a score of 2-0 as we are heading into the halftime mark here of this rescheduled encounter here. Monday Night Football here at the Raymond E. Gishard Stadium. It's Kicks United versus the Lymers FC. Lymers, they are trailing and certainly would be looking to do better in the second half. But here is the man Kelly with it. Looks up, squares back to Ruven. Ruven looks up, squares to the man Tariq, who comes further to his left to Passion. Passion looks up and squares back to the center to Ruven, who passes back all the way there to Kelly there on the right side of defense, who pushes it to Craig, number 17, as he speeds up the field, but cut out there by the defender there for Lymers. And all the way back there with Kelly, who goes back to his keeper, basically playing for halftime here this evening, as they're leading 2-0. Here is Passion, Marley back to Passion. Passion chips over to Junior, but certainly he's in an offside position. Yes, it was Junior was a little bit timid in running onto it, because as if to say, if I run onto it, I know the flag is going to go up, and so said, so done. So it's Kicks United 2, Lymers 0, and we see there 2 minutes of extra time to be played. We see Lymers coming away with it. Still, not giving up, even though they're down to goal. So I've had some good moments in the game as well. Here we see Samuel dribbling, but there's a little ticky foul there on the part of the player there in the Kicks United, and it's an infringement there on the part on Samuel there. Free kick there to Lymers. And here is Colin over it with his left foot, chips over. No one is in the box, but ball going straight to the keeper. I'm not sure they understood what Colin was trying to do there, but ball coming away with Kicks United again. Here's Junior, looks up, dribbles, trying to dribble one, passes to Ruven. Ruven is challenged there and squares all the way back to Tariq, who looks up. Not Tariq, sorry, Passion, who squares to center to the man Kelly, and he goes further to his right. Craig, number 17, picking up and cutting it back to Marley. Marley back to Craig, and look, Craig back to Kelly there in central defense, who passes it there to the number 12 there, who boots the ball upfield, headed away there by Lymers. And Junior playing with it, but challenged there and challenged well there by is that the man Winks? And no, not that Winks. Yeah, but the player coming away with a throw in there. There's Junior, who was trying to control that one, but not aware that the player coming through, and I was only able to put it into touch for a throw in. And that's the halftime whistle. So at half, it's Kicks United 2, Lymers nil in this rescheduled encounter here this evening, Monday evening, football here live and lively at the Raymond E. Gishard Stadium. And we do certainly look to the second half when we can bring you more exciting action, hopefully more goals as well for both teams. And yeah, may the best team win. So join us in the second half. Bending the foot. I don't know which part of the world they come from.
How?
I walk across the bed alone in the foot in there.
Here?
Over there.
Do you know?
I said, Ben,
You just press the red button.
to go Benny answer me back there.
Nancy?
No. So we're just about getting ready to commence the second half, and we see there's a substitute. That's number 17 coming out for the Lymers, and number 5 going in. Is it number 4? Sorry, number 6 going in for the Lymers. And here we see the ball is with Kicks starting off the second half. They are leading by a score of some 2-0, and here we see number 2 there putting the ball into touch for a throw in there to the Lymers. And yes, it's a rescheduled game here on this Monday evening, and certainly lovely football here this evening. You see infringement there on the part of the Kicks United central defender in Tariq. I'm certainly sure that Lymers would have had a good talk, and Coach Sauer would have certainly tried to strategize to see how he can really get his team back into this game, making an early sub. And here is Colin over the free kick. He's given some instructions there.
I like the wall. Because the way how that wall is set, Colin will have to curl it from the other side.
It is.
Unless he uses the right foot.
Yeah, if that's going and Lawrence, that's something.
A bit close, no?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, some distance away as well. But you know, Colin kicks the ball very hard. To poke there over the wall, but I think that's what they discussed there. Johnson, Colin, and the other player there just chipping it over the right side of the wall, but Lawrence reading it. Yeah, Luigi, yeah. Yeah, certainly. And here we see the ball is with Kicks. Throw in here. Ball thrown, and there's the man that's the number 2 there squaring it into the box, but cleared there by the Lymers defender. But still with the ball is still with Kicks, number 2, chipping it with his left foot, but headed away there by the midfield there for Lymers. And here we see Lymers playing it through the midfield, and the ball has been pushed through, but certainly Damien is not going to get on that one, and the ball is picked up there by. Is that not sure who that player is there, but the ball is squared all the way back to Lawrence, who plays it out, but intercepted there by Kicks Lymers. Chipping it for the field, and the player running onto it, challenged there by the defender there. Tries to square back, and here we see the shot. Samuel trying to dribble, but losing out there, and the ball being put into touch for a corner kick there. Johnson there, a little bit of danger there by the Lymers team.
So the Lymers trying to mount an early attack. We're just about 3 minutes into the second half, and the Lymers trying to get back into this game. They're down 2-0, and it's the Lymers attacking the northern goal. They have a corner. Here comes the corner. It's a searching one inside the box. The head go up. The ball breaks. The whistle. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Yes, the penalty is awarded to Lymers.
Interesting.
Oh, something happened in the box. Tony, penalty.
Yes, certainly a good way to get back on track here in this match as well. Not too sure what we couldn't see from a vantage point here, but it seems as though an infringement in the box. The player might have had judged to have handled the ball, and Albert right on the spot, just like in the first half when he pointed to the spot for the Kicks United to go 2-0 up from the penalty spot. Here we see it's Colin trying to give his team a little bit of hope here this evening. And a wonderful kick by man Colin there, well taken penalty kick there, and Lawrence diving the right way, but too well placed and too powerfully struck there, and it's Lymers getting back into this match from the penalty spot there by the boot of Colin, and it's Lymers 1, Kicks United 2, and we are into the 49th minute of this encounter here this evening. So it's certainly going to be interesting here in the second half, and we will see. And here we see Kicks coming away with it. Here is the man Passion, number 5, with it. As he looks up, he's dribbled down to his left, trying to find number 2 there, but cut out by the man Luigi there, who tries to find number 16 there, but picking up the ball, but adjudged to have a foul, the number 22 there in the Kicks United player. And here you see the ball is with Ruven, but culture certainly looking exciting here this evening.
Definitely, the Lymers getting back into this game, so the tempo of the game has picked up. It's with Clicky plays it forward down the right hand side looking for Passion. Passion is way ahead, the ball headed out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in for the Kicks United. They are up 2-1. I'm hearing the horns of
the super fan here. The Kicks United super fan.
Ball. It's a foul against the Kicks. Free kick for the Lymers. It's a goal kick. No, the ref is signaling. Free kick.
Yeah, certainly free kick there to the Lymers, just on the left side of the goalkeeping area. And here is Colin, with his big left boot, is about to put his foot through the ball. Chips the ball upfield. Luigi trying to chest control, loses out there to Passion, but picking up there, Luigi again squeezed to trying to find the player there who is challenged there heavily, but making some good work there was the youngster there for the Lymers, but just losing it and putting it. Pradel, his name is, you said? Yes, but he's playing. Johnny is playing very very well. Here we see the man Luigi with it, passes it there to Damien. Damien is challenged there by Ruven, and the ball Johnny just putting it and mishandling it, and the ball rolling into touch for a throw in there to the Kicks United. So the Lymers with that goal has a new lease on life here this evening, and they are certainly going to make it very difficult here for the Kicks United team. And here we see the man Luigi challenged there by the player there in number 2, but loses out there. And here we see Lymers coming away with it again. It's Lymers trying to get onto the attack, and the ball being just being put into touch by the man Tyreek. No, that's not Tyreek. That's number 22 there, and they put into touch heavily for a throw in there to the. What is happening? What is the referee?
Is that number 22?
Is it?
I don't think it's number 22.
What is it? What's it?
Maybe 29?
Jonathan.
29.
Number 22 is Jonathan Gishard. Yeah, number 29. Yeah, certainly.
Yes, that's Denny.
Yeah, yes, number 29. Yeah, so you see the throw was to Kicks, and here we see Kicks coming away with the ball chipped over onto the Lymers goal, but the defender they clearing well. Yes, and so Kicks, they are certainly going to be looking to increase the scoreline here this evening, and I'm sure that the Lymers players, they are going to make it very difficult and very tough for them as well, having lease on life with that penalty, the goal from the penalty spot. And it's a corner on the right side of the Lymers half here, the right side of goal, and this Junior over the ball, and this one is going to be an outswinger. Here you see the kick taken and headed away there by the Lymers, and the shot coming on the goal, but that one going way over the bar and into touch for a goal kick there to the Lymers. Johnson, I think the Kicks are going to find it a little bit harder, so to speak, with the new lease on life that the Lymers has gotten by that goal.
Definitely, the Lymers playing a little bit more enthusiastic now. They're building from the middle with Amani. Plays it on the right hand side, finds Samil. Samil is rushing down the right hand flank, but he has, it looks like Craig. Yes, Craig, stout defense on the left back position. A man bundle off the ball, he goes rolling like a ping pong, like a tumbleweed. Ball is played back in defense. Played away by Kelly. No, that's it seems like Kelly was substituted.
Kelly was?
Yes, he's still there?
Number 17,
yes. Shotgun Kelly has gone. So now the ball is with Mali. Mali's fouled his man. Flag is up. The referee says play on. The ball is with Colin Liddy. Liddy controls, boots it into the head of Epanyol. He pushes him away. The ball is all the way back to Damien. Damien boots it away.
As Kelly comes closer, he's actually still on the field. Yeah.
Shotgun is there. Yeah, Shotgun Kelly is still back there. Played forward aimlessly by the Mr. Miller, and the keeper Bailey takes it up easily, as if to say, thank you, Sonny boy. Boots it away. That's a good kick by Bailey. Shotgun Kelly. Hassles. Ball played forward. Lumbering away along the left hand side. Try to play it inside. It's a weak, feeble shot. Cleared away there easily by Tariq. Here comes. And that's a powder puff by Caleb. Weak powder puff.
Yeah, that was the Lymers team. They're just trying to mount some attack there, and having a shot at goal, but a very tame one as well. The keeper Lawrence collects, and it's just a little bit of time wasting there. Here is Kelly with it. So Kelly is still on the field, and here is squeezed to Craig. Craig squeezed back to the man in Reuven. Reuven back to Kelly. Kelly goes further back to the goalkeeper. They're playing it around in their area, and certainly baiting the Lymers players to come further field, but they are not having any of that. Here we see Kicks United still on the attack, number 22. Yariel, and Yariel look a little bit on the full side, yeah. He certainly fooled me. Certainly fooled me there. Yes, buff side, yeah, buff side. Yariel crossing and ball going into keep the player. They just put it in the touch for a goal kick there to be taken by Bailey, who chips upfield to his brother there, to nice control but bad pass there. And here we see Yariel coming away with it again. Number 2 Yariel coming away, challenge there, beat one, looks up and chips over, but cleared there by the man Andrew, only as far as Reuven, who puts it over, but the ball being put out there again. But here's Reuven. Here is Marley trying to bustle through, and well defended there by the Lymers players.
Yes, that's good defensive work by Colin, the veteran defending. Oh, that's experience. Marley coming through like a bulldozer, but Colin cleaning up like a forklift. Here comes Yariel Epanyol, number 2, with the corner. Oh, it's a good one inside the box. The head goes up, and Jonathan heads it out of touch, and it's a goal kick for the Kicks. That was a good corner.
Good corner, but nice challenge there by the player and the part of the.
That looks like Andrew.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're just putting Jonathan off a little bit there.
Here is Bailey with the kick. It's a bad one. He goes out of touch. Throw in for the Kicks. Here is Passion with the throw, just about the halfway line. Throws it forward, looking for Epanyol. Epanyol gets Colin, gets inside of him. Jonathan, he has a man on his back. Plays it inside. Epanyol, ball breaks nicely for Terry. Miller, weaves. Miller can't get a shot off. Miller. Ball trickles to Bailey.
Bailey weaving well.
Miller was weaving and bobbing and weaving and did nothing. Good work here by moving his foul. He bundled off the ball there by Amoni.
Yeah, trying to get through, but nice professional foul there by Amoni. Just maybe about 30 yards from the quick free kick taken quickly, and there's a shot on goal, but blocked there by and the ball is with Marley again. He looks up, trying to find the player there on the far left side. The player picks up and passes, but terrible shot there. Is that by the man there, Miller? But the one went sky high. That's certainly an American football goal there, and no damage, no harm to the Lymers custodian there, who spots the ball and just about to take the kick here. Kick coming away, cleared there by the man Tariq, and by only as far as Passion trying to get around the man Luigi picks up, squares there to Damian Bailey, who dribbles one. Here is Miller, and certainly hit there, but this ball is still with Kicksears Jr. on the left side, and a shot coming on goal, but to no avail there. I think they need to put this ball into touch there for some attendance to be given on the player there for Lymers. When I look at that challenge there, Johnson, player there in Miller, could have easily been blown there. Yeah, it was a very dangerous tackle. Yep, and the player.
From here, it looks as if the player rolled the tackle, but it seemed to have clipped him.
Yes, because his boot was certainly a little bit high as well. But Miller with the tackle, and it's that number 20? Yeah, it looked like Andrew. Yeah, certainly caught him late, but the referee for some reason just missed that one. Not missing any players. The ball was put in the touch for some attention to be given by the man Andrew.
No,
and
speak to him.
Yeah, I guess now is the VAR moment.
Yeah. But I think that the referee thought that the player went in violently, but he didn't catch him. The player jumped, but it seemed to have clipped the toe.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Certainly.
The referee giving the ball back to the where's the ball?
Rose has the ball.
The keeper is down.
Lawrence is getting some treatment up there as well, and so you're not missing any players just being held up just a little bit. One or two players just been given some attention here this evening, and this is a rescheduled match that was certainly scheduled to be played on Saturday, but due to some commitments from some of the players as well, especially playing with the Lymers squad, they went off to play against St. Kitts. They're under 20. They are at the moment training for a tournament here in Santo Domingo, and hence this match had to be rescheduled for this evening. The Kicks United football team as well, they are also celebrating the 1-year anniversary of their former player. I think that's his name was Javon, who was tragically shot over the course of last year. It's been a year now since that has transpired, and so they are at the moment honoring him with wearing black armbands on their jerseys here this evening. So if you are looking at the Kicks team and wondering why the black armband, they are paying tributes and respect to their fallen player, one of their defenders as well, in the person of Javon and Javon Francis. So You're not missing any play. Some attention is just being given to the man Lawrence, while some instructions are given out to the Lymers players as well. And here we see two players for Lymers. They are at the substitute line, and Lymers making a substitute. So in come the man Shatter. In come the man Shatter. Just trying to get some paperwork here as the wind is howling here. So in come the man Shatter for Andrew, who picked up that knock just a while ago. So Lymers making their second substitute, and here we see Yariel passes it back to Miller. Miller back to the man Marley. Challenge there, and but recovered. And here we see Passion dribbling further back. The ball straight to Reuven. Reuven looks up and trying to pass that one to Marley, who's close proximity, all the way over there to Craig. Here is Kelly. Kelly squares to Craig on the far left side. Craig's dribbling down the left side and trying to chip over there to Junior and putting the ball into touch for a throw in there to the Lymers. So it's it's Kicks United 1, Kicks United 2, Lymers 1. Lymers scoring from the penalty spot early on in the first half. Here you see ball coming all the way over here, trying to find the man Yariel number 2, but the ball certainly eluding him and going into touch for a throw in there to the Lymers. You see Colin collects, looks up, dribbles up, trying to pass Johnny there, but Johnny coming away with it. Number 22, Johnny coming away with it and trying to chip the keeper there, but the keeper just looking at that one and allowing it to go into touch for a goal kick there. We are some 66 minutes into this encounter here, and so we are some 15, make that 21 minutes into the second half. Yes, and here we see his Lymers. The ball is with Bailey, who chips over. Here is that Luigi running onto it, challenged there by Passion, and coming away with it is Passion, but here is the player there, and Lymers picking up Caleb, and losing out there is the man Luigi, not really playing that one well at all. There, Terry coming across and cutting out, playing to Passion to Marley looks up, squares to Miller. Miller trying to find Jonathan, but cut out there by the defender. Here is Colin. A pretty long hook there as well. Two players faking themselves out, but Reuven reading and coming away with it to Kelly. Kelly trying to find Junior, but it was only cut out there. Is that Samuel? Samuel there looks up and looks further field and try to find, picking out the man Luigi, dribbling well. Damien trying to get around, is that Kelly, but losing out there, and so Reuven coming over with it. And here is Yariel looks up, squares to Miller challenge, but getting it only as far as the player there on the defensive end there, but trying to get away with it, only running into the man himself there, Craig, who passes back to Tariq, and Tariq squeezes further field to Junior back there to Reuven in the center. So Kicks trying to string some passes together here, cut out there by the Lymers team. Here is the man Luigi, challenged there heavily by Miller coming away with it, passes squares to Yariel on the right side, and player seems to have gotten a knock again, and play has been held up here as Yariel just ease that one into touch for some attention to be given to the player there, Culture.
You know, number 29 Miller is a rough fella, but he just out-roughed himself. he went in hard and seemed to have bundled over his own feet. He went in hard and kicked himself. Because when he went in, there was no player there. And when he recognized there was no player, he just kicked himself and went down. he's so rough. Miller is an angry spider. But he's a tough fella, so I'm surprised that he's still down. He's such a rough fella that when he recognized that there was no one there, he decided to kick himself and go down. So he's now getting some attention. Coach, physio, and Dr. Cleo Ham is there. He's looking after his player. That is Terry Miller. And Miller is a tough fella. It's still 2-1 in favor of the Kicks. Kicks, they're trying to dethrone the Lions. They did well in the first match. They defeated, I think it was.
Was it the Uprising? I think they played Uprising.
Yes, they beat Uprising 8-0. And now they are leading here 2-1. But Lymers, they're doing extremely well. They not only have fought back, but they've scored a goal. And one goal could see them draw level. So now the Kicks, they are ringing the changes. Craig is coming off, and up comes.
What's his name? Number 3 in.
So it looks like number 3 coming on for the Kicks. He's going in the left back position. Again, he's another no nonsense defender. Number 3. Is it number 2? No, number 3.
Number 3. His number. What are you doing, right?
Oh. Trying to find the number here.
Yes, certainly. Trying to find the name in Ramos. Yes, trying to get the name number 3 in Ramos. Yeah, so Kicks has made a change. So it's Craig in. Craig is out. Ramos is in, and here we see Kicks trying to mount the pressure. But here was the man Passion in an offside position, trying to mount the attack there for Kicks United, and so it's with Colin. Bailey, goalkeeper, taking to kick to Colin. Here is Shatter up the line, and the player there and the man Luigi trying to control but losing out there, and the ball going into touch for a throw-in. Yarrell throws quickly to the man Passion, number 5. He squares to the middle but cut out there by Damian Bailey. Looks up, dribbles past one but loses there to Reuven. Here the ball is with Miller, and squares to Marley. Marley chipping through, and here is Yarrell Shatter, and Yarrell just linked together. Yarrell put in the ball. It's an infringement. It appears as though it's an infringement. A corner kick there. But here was Yarrell being tugged on, his arm tugged on by the man Shatter, who just came on for Andrew. Didn't allow him to get around him, and judged to have fouled Yarrell just outside of the 18-yard box there on the left side of the custodian there in Damian Bailey. So it's still 2-0 2 goals to 1 in favor of the Kicks United. We are 73 minutes in, and I'm certainly sure that they're going to be quite a heavy dosage of injury time here this afternoon, Culture.
I'll say about 4 minutes. Who's starting over this free kick? It's Junior. Simon Anthony. MVP for the Sakuraba. Here he comes. Chips it inside the box. It's low. There's appeal for penalty. Appeal for penalty. The Kicks players are jumping. They are sizzling. The AR assistant referee says, no way, Jose. The referee is saying, look at VAR. Look at VAR. He's pointing them towards the referee assistant. I couldn't see. Look at him. I was in no position to see that. Here comes Yabel with the corner. It's a low one. Sends inside. Oh, honey, this time. This time it must be a penalty. It must be a penalty. I could see it from here. It rolled up like a snake on Colin's hand. And it is a penalty. Oh, yes. Colin was on the line. He tried to clear it. The ball rolled up on his hand. And it is a penalty. Oh, so this is our third penalty for the night. This is a night of penalty. It's a cold night here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. So they must be saying, God is not sleeping. Marley steps up to the plate for his second penalty. Marley versus Bailey. Marley scores it, and the puddle chap had no chance.
Yeah, I think Colin was a little bit annoyed there because he's beckoning to the goalkeeper that he should have taken that one easily as opposed to having the ball and roll to him. And as you can see, he's just about giving him some instructions as well. Colin being a goalkeeper, former goalkeeper on national. That's which is the guesses on that side, on the far side. Yeah, that's where have to be the guest team. Yeah, so it's 3-1 in favor of the Kicks United, just by way of another penalty again. And so here we see Lymers trying to mount an attack. Yes, there is the man Damien Bailey trying to find Samuel there, but cut out there swiftly by Reuven. Reuven pushed further afield to Yariel. Yariel looks up, cuts to the middle and chips with the left foot over, but only as far as the defender there, and the ball being cut out there. And here we see Lymers coming away with it again, but blocked there by Junior and spraying through. This time the keeper is certainly alert and off his line, collects. Boots the ball upfield. Passion coming away with it. Passes to Sam Kelly. Sam Kelly looks up. Goes for the left to the man Junior, who's all alone by himself there on the left side. Junior squeezes to, is that Johnny, who picks up and push for the left, but cut out there by Lymers. Here we see Miller, the rough and tumble Miller, here with it, trying to find, is that Marley back to Reuven back to Passion cuts in, back to Reuven. They're playing some little 1-2 here. Here is Marley trying to get around the player there, but challenged and there by the number 4 in Luigi squaring there, but just miscontrolling there, ball just off balance there and losing out there to the Kicks player. Kicks coming away with it again. Here is the man Junior. He looks up, trying to see if he can get around the player, but all the way back there to the man Ramos. Number 3 Ramos looks again and squeezes back to Junior. Junior is streaming down the left side. Cutting, trying to get around the man there. Loses out there by the defender there for Lymers, and here's Lymers coming away with it. Lymers is coming away with it. They're trailing by some 2 goals, but collected there by Kicks United, and the ball is all the way back to the man Tariq, who squares the Passion. Passion looks up, finds Johnny, who was trying to get that one past Colin, but Colin reading well, but still the ball is still with Kicks. Kicks is still in control and looking for goal number 4. Marley squares to Miller. Miller looks up, squares to Reuven looks up. Marley is with it, but Colin cutting out stoutly, squaring to the player there in Luigi, but stumbled and losing the ball out there to the man Passion Culture.
Yes. So the Kicks, they're looking more comfortable. Miller loses it. He's not happy. Here comes Luigi. Plays it wide, looking for Tun down the left hand side. Damien Bailey, he has a man with him. As a matter of fact, 3 men with him. He plays it across aimlessly. He gives it away actually. Ramos just boots it away. Why did Damien do? He gives it back to the Kicks. Here is Miller plays it on the other side. Intercepted nicely there by the Lymers. Ball played on the right hand side. Samil, twist, turns, but he's not moving. Plays it inside now. A lot of twisting and turning, but no movement. They're going nowhere. The Lymers now breaking forward, but the keeper comes off the line easily in Lawrence and takes it. It's still 3-1 in favor of the Kicks after 80 minutes. 3-1. The Kicks large and in charge. And it's a night of penalties. 3 penalties, all converted easily. Here comes Jonathan down the left hand side. He has a man with him. He turns inside. Can he get a shot off? He takes a shot. Oh! Barely saves. Ooh, the youngster did well. It was a sizzling, it was a scorching shot. And Bailey, two-handed save to his left corner. Tony.
Certainly well saved there. Jonathan just turning and aiming nicely, but only equal to the task was Bailey there. Corner kick coming through, cleared away there by the Lymers. Here we see the man is that Tariq. Squeeze to Miller. Miller looks up, and I'm not too sure Junior was not in that position. But Miller there just mispassing, trying to find Junior, putting the ball into touch. Here we see the heavy and the big burly Shatter throwing the ball in, but throwing it directly to the Kicks players. Here we see his number 16 for Lymers coming over with it, but losing out there to Ruven, but nicely defended there. But the ball through, but Damien is certainly not going to get another one. Ball played all the way back to Lawrence in goal, who squares to number 5 in Passion. Passion just looks up and knocks it to the man Tariq, who goes for the center to Kelly. Kelly to Ramos. Ramos all the way back to Lawrence, and they are just knocking it and just asking, and Lawrence gets knocking it too casually, knocking it straight into touch for a throw in there to the Lymers. Certainly here we are some 81 minutes in, heading in the 82nd minute, and it's still 3-0 in favor of Kicks United culture.
Yes. Ramos getting a foolish card. He kicked the ball outside, he took it up and threw it away. That is an unnecessary card. He knew he kicked it outside. Why did he go for it? Why did he throw it back? Just wasting time, and he's in front. So, getting a card is Ramos. I think that he did not want to get that card, but he deserved it though. Ball headed away by Shotgun Kelly. Played away to the right hand side. Can he get a cross in? Can he? Oh, sizzling tackle coming in here from the Kicks. Ball breaks. Here is Caleb. Caleb going in the wrong direction. He needs to tack. Ball is with Colin. Colin plays it to the left hand side to Shatter. Shatter. Can he shot forward? He plays it to the left looking for his cousin brother, Luigi. Ball played away now. Here comes the Tuffy. Here is Yariel, not controlling well. Can he save it? Yes, he is. He's down the right hand side. Espanyol. Plays it across nicely to Miller. The tough Miller. Ah! Blocked away. Ball breaks for the offside. Yeah. Offside Junior. Camping out on the left side. Here comes the Kicks. Played away there by Clicky. Ball with Passion on the right hand side. Passion plays it inside. Ball knocking around nicely. The Kicks. Yes. Just keeping possessing the football nicely. Mali plays it out on the left hand side. Offside again. Ay. Cypher. So it's a tactical game. The Kicks trying to knock it around, and the Lymers working their offside trap to perfection. Who is that coming from behind and injuring themselves? Coming from behind, it's Miller. Miller again, coming with a tackle from behind and hurting himself once more.
Miller, always not a hurricane. Miller this afternoon, but Miller just infringing the play there, and has been blown there, infringing himself as well. So it's 3-1 in favor of Kicks United, and here you see Colin over it, looking for that big boot forward. Ball coming over, but headed away there by the Kicks defender, and the ball is with Junior. Here is a man, Marley, squaring through, trying to find Junior. Junior is streaming down the left side. Junior is on it. Ball playing into Johnny, but spinning around there as if to say, where is it? And there we see Lymers coming away with it. Here's the ball is with, it's that Samuel here. Looks up and chips further over, but only as far as the boot of Tariq, who is blocked there by the Lymers substitute. And here we see Miller with it. Just squaring to Shatter. He's not going to catch Larry. What's going to happen? To Shatter, using his ball figure and just trying to force the man in the aerial wide. Did he get a block on that one as well? It seems as though Culture.
Well, all he did was to use his torso. He leaned forward and his torso carried him forward. And I think he blocked it with his torso because Yarel is quick. Yarel was ahead of him, but I think that Shatter got his torso in the way. So I will say that Shatter torsoed him. That was good work by Shatter though. Good work by Shatter. And now Kicks continue to ring the changes. Junior chipping off. And coming on is J, number 7. So that was good defensive hustle. Shatter is a burly man. He's a round man. Here comes the corner. Head go up. He's a big header over the top. That was Tariq. And danger averted momentarily. We are 86 minutes into the game. So we have just about 4 minutes left plus injury time. Can the Kicks get one more? Will the Lymers be able to come back once more?
Here we see the keeper there, Bailey, putting it into touch for a throw in here for the Kicks, and throw taken quickly. Yariel, when the ball poked away from him there, and it's another throw in. Here is Passion, throws the ball to Reuven. Reuven is challenged there by number 9. He looked very speedy there, but the ball is still with Kicks United. Here is Tariq. Tariq plays to Miller. Miller looks up, squeezed to the player there, number 7 on the far, who just came on, but certainly judged to be in an offside position.
Number 9 for the Lymers, Julio Martinez.
Julio Martinez. Yes, Julio Martinez looked very swift.
Julio Martinez.
Yes, so here we see big kick out headed away there by Kicks United. Not on height, but certainly getting over the back of Marley there and bundling Marley after the ball. Here you see free kick taken quickly. Here we see Jonathan trying to control but losing out there to that man Winks, and certainly that should be an infringement, but the referee says plays on. Ball is with the Ariel trying to poke to Marley, but only Julio Martinez. Julio pick it up, losing out there to the man Reuven. Here's the Ariel again, chipping over but headed away there by the man there in Colin. Marley having a shot at goal, but that one going wide.
Yes, so both teams bringing on fresh legs. So bringing on the artillery, more fire from the Kicks. Free kick, goal kick by the Lymers. It will be taken by the keeper. It's a good one. Oh, he has a powerful kick for a youngster. Julio and Passion. Julio Martinez and Passion. The ball goes out of touch. Throw in for the Kicks. Quick throw into Clicky. Julio. It's touching. Here comes Julio again with Passion. Oh, he's all over the place. Julio Martinez is all over. Now he looks winded. Here is Passion. Here is. Oh, he's being sandwiched. He gets away nicely. Is Miller. Oh, that's a fine pass. Out on the the left hand side, he finds Jay. What will Jay do? Jay plays further out on the left hand side. Gets back, turns. He's twisted and turned. He's not going anywhere. Plays it all the way back. Ball comes across. Men lining up. Colin heads it away. Miller! Oh, can't find his legs. Cleared away there by Caleb. Passion picks it up. Passion. Oh! Julio is a pest. Julio Martinez is a pest. No! Julio Martinez. Julio with the throw. Julio. Find Shatter breasts it down, plays it wide, and the ball goes out of touch.
Yeah, so climbing down here at the end of this game. So it's Kicks United with the throw. Thrown to the man Yariel, who's challenged heavily there by number 14 Shatter. Put in that big ball body. Here he can't get back now. And Yariel screen. The ball inside the box, but not a good cross at all. And that one been put away by the players for Lymers. They shot at least strolling back and was able to put that one into touch. So Shara with his hands akimbo here this evening as we wind down this final half. Here that's Jonathan trying to dribble one, but Yariel, sorry, getting through his Shatter there. Shatter seems to be a bit winded there, Culture.
Not a bit winded, he's totally out of diesel. Hands akimbo, and he's gasping, he's gulping down air now. He's gulping down air. He's playing for the fight. He's not even moving for this ball. The ball is right in front of Shatter. Shatter is just watching him. Take that shot. I need to go home, said Shatter. Shatter is dead. Está muerto. Here is Bailey with the kick. Shatter is not even looking to see if he's claiming it. Now he looks. Big kick by Bailey. We're into injury time. I'm looking at the fourth official now. The ball headed away. I think he had already put up the time. So I'm not too sure how much time extra we're playing. Here is Kicks with a free kick. Out on the left hand side. Having a lot of space. Ball played inside by Ramos. Given away. The Lymers trying to mount a counter attack, but they are countering very slowly. Turns back in Amoni, plays inside, but they have lost possession. Clicky exchanging. Here is Amoni down the right hand side. Samir looking for Amoni. Shotgun Kelly fouls him. It's a dangerous position. Shotgun Kelly with a sizzling, torturing tackle just outside the 18-yard box. Oh, this could be dangerous. Could this be the final countdown? Just outside the 18-yard box. Tuntun Bailey, he's over it. It looks like, who else? Andrew? No. Luigi? Yes, Luigi, and it's not John Luigi Buffon, it's just Luigi. Here is the free kick. This is a dangerous one. Here is Tonton into the wall. Here's a shot! Oh! Who took that shot? Julio Martinez. But it's a fine save by Lawrence. All is long England frame right across the goal, making a spectacular save and denied Julio his glory. Julio Martinez. Here is Miller. Oh, Miller is bundled off the ball. He's almost been killed there by Tuntun. Tuntun standing over him as if to say, what are you going to do? And Tuntun is given a yellow. Oh, that was a rasping tackle there by Tuntun. That looked like payback time to me.
Payback time, certainly. But what a wonderful shot by the diminutive number 9 there. Julio. Here we see the Kicks United taking that free kick quickly. The man ball it with passion as we wind our way down here. Julio picking up Julio again, but losing out there to the man Passion. Passion trying to square through. Here is Yariel, number 2, looks up, but poorly crossed, cut out there by Colin and cleared further field, but only as far as Passion. Passion looks up, chips, and there was a man wings with a big kick and missing, and Andrew, but Johnny there having a shot and goal, and that ball going wide for a goal kick there to the man Bailey.
So we are winding down here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. This must be the final kick. Here is Bailey with the kick. Bailey boots it forward. Headed away by Shotgun Kelly. Miller and Bailey again. Miller and Tuntun that time. Here comes Wayne's Passion. Number 2, boots it forward. Taken away by Yariel. Passion plays it inside to Miller. Miller is tired now. Here comes Amoni. Needs to mount the final attack. Here comes that man Julio Martine. Plays it back to Amoni. Amoni needs to attack. He's going in the wrong direction. Here comes Miller. And the game is over. That's the final whistle. We played 5 minutes extra time. After full 90 minutes, it's the Kicks coming away with a lethal performance, beating the Lymers by 3-0. The goals coming, Marley scoring 2 penalties, and Johnny with a lethal finish in the first half after 4 minutes. And those were the 3 goal scorers for the Kicks. And scoring from the penalty spot for the Lymers was the veteran Colin Kelvin Liddy. He scored in the 49th minute. So at the end of full time, it's Kicks 3, Lymers 1. We come back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock when Ducks will take on the development team. So until then, we will see you there.